Okay, we're on to learning objective 3 and helping you to listen to the money talk in business communication. For this particular learning objective, we're going to learn about knowing the unique benefits of Newman that are going to help you reinvent business this spring. All right, so let's jump right into the Newman learning path and the benefits that are going to help you make money this spring. So each chapter of the Newman learning path is going to start with a self-assessment for the students. This is really going to get the students thinking about the chapter content, kind of give them a little bit of an understanding of how the content relates to them. So not only is it going to be an introduction to, hey, here's the topic, but how does it relate to your life? How does what I'm getting ready to study for this particular chapter, how does it impact me? So your customers are going to like this feature. Next, we're going to talk about the assignments that are available. And again, the assignments that are available within Newman, these are the Applia assignments. So make sure that you're targeting those standalone Applia users in the past, or customers who are just looking for additional assignments or homework assignments. So each of these assignments is going to provide the students with some questions and then also provide them with some instant feedback. So really kind of driving home those key topics and concepts from the chapter. Next, we have our video activities. Again, this is UCU. So again, not videos that students watch, but videos that they record. So anybody who's saying they don't have time in class to do oral presentations, or if they teach online and want an easy way for students to submit videos, this is a great feature for you to show. Again, the students are given a prompt, and then they'll be asked to upload a video of themselves that provides a response to whatever the prompt is asking them to do. So definitely show UCU to your customers. This is going to be a great resource for them. Another great benefit of Newman's MindTap can actually be found within the ebook itself. Within the ebook, there are some great resources. The first I'd like to discuss is a link to Amy Newman's BizComm in the News blog. This is going to be great for instructors who are looking for relevant examples and ways for their students to really connect to the content. Amy Newman does a great job of going out and finding articles that are really going to connect with students and provide them with the most up-to-date information available. The next benefit of Newman that can be found within the ebook are the screencast videos that were recorded by Amy Newman. So these are videos that actually walk students through how to write various types of communication. Again, stressing Amy Newman's key feature in her book on knowing your audience. So knowing who you're writing to and how to write your message. So these videos are great for really kind of walking students through the thought process of, if I have to write a negative message, for instance, how am I going to write that message? And as you can see on the screen here, here's a screenshot of one of the videos. This is a particular email that's going to be sent out. So who is my audience? What medium am I using to communicate? And how am I going to write this message? These videos are great. So they really provide a model for the students in how they're going to write content, what things they need to consider when they're writing that content. And your instructors are really going to like these because it's really going to be great for those visual learners and providing them with some clear examples of how to relate this content to what they're studying in the particular chapters. The last benefit of Newman that I'd like to discuss with you today is actually found at the end of the learning path. So not within each individual chapter, but at the end of the learning path. So please make sure you don't overlook this because it's very important, especially for your customers who want that grammar and mechanics practice. It's the group Grammar Mechanics Lab Application Exercises. And this is where you're going to find adaptive test prep questions. So much like we talked about with Guffey P&P, this is going to be a great way for students to go in to create a test that's going to give them a baseline of where their knowledge is on various topics, and then create study plans that's going to allow them to build their skills and their confidence in the material around the various grammar and mechanics topics. Again, instant feedback for the students and tiebacks to the e-reader that are going to allow them to go right back to the e-reader and read about the topics where they may need some help. Definitely show adaptive test prep to your customers. It's going to be a really important feature for those that want that grammar and mechanics practice. I did want to take a minute to remind you about some great resources that we have available for business communication. If you go into the Magellan catalog and you click on Resources for Business Communication, you're going to find the Educator's Guides. The MindTap Educator's Guide is a great resource for your customers and a great resource for you. It provides a roadmap for all of the assets that are available within MindTap for business communication. So if you take a look here, it's going to provide you with a list of all of the activities, what they're named, where they can be found, exactly what it is, why it matters, and the seat time that it's going to take approximately for the students, and how many points each particular assignment is worth. So this is great for your customers to be kind of have an overview. It's great for you to have available as you're demoing so you can find the various features that are within MindTap. Also, it's going to provide a couple of other things that I think are important. So here you see a list of the various assets within each chapter. So for chapter 1, we have a self-assessment, the chapter reading, study tools, homework, and video activity. It's going to provide you with a look of what's available in that chapter and then how many points are available within that particular chapter. Your instructors are really going to like this because it's going to give them a really quick overview of the point values that are available. Also, it's going to provide you with a list of videos and where those can be found. Also, you can always find those videos by going up to the magnifying glass within MindTap and then typing in the name of the video. Also, a list of the BizComm in the News blog links. So you don't necessarily have to go searching around for those. You can go right to your educator's guide, and it's going to bring up a list for you that's going to allow you to go quickly to those particular blog links so you can show your customers. Great resources available for you. Also, at the Engagement Summit, we provided you with a grid, hear this, show this. So if you hear customers say a particular thing about what they're looking for, this is going to allow you to quickly navigate to a particular feature that's going to be important to them. All right, so how are we going to win big this year in business communication? We're going to go in and get our rollovers with Guffey Process of Product. We're going to reinvent our Guffey Essentials and Newman business, and we're going to take share. Demo for the win. We have great MindTaps with great features across the board for every one of these texts. You can feel confident that you have the benefits and the features that your customers are looking for. Hopefully, as we've discussed the various benefits and features of these MindTaps, you're starting to hear the money talk. So let's listen to the money talk and let's make some money this spring.